Doc V. Many of us are going through changes, going through trials, tribulations, and we need to continually be thankful, even though we have to face these things, because it is because of God's covering that we're even allowed to breathe and live and not be destroyed. Yesterday, came home from work and I said, let me go to the gym and get a little workout in. And part of me said, let me just do some push-ups downstairs, some pull-ups, and watch the news and just relax at home. And I said, nah, let me go to the gym. Let me just go on over there. So I got in the car and I pulled out of the subdivision and I was going up this dark road. It's a poorly lighted road heading up to the main intersection where you go up to the gym. And I'm just going about my way 35, 40 miles an hour. And all of a sudden, pow! Something hit my car. And I pulled over and I'm like, it was pitch black. There was no lights out there. I couldn't see anything. So I went on up to the gas station, got out of the car, and I said, oh boy. I just paid for a battery and an alternator. Now what else is going on? Went around to the side of the car, and the right passenger side rear view mirror was completely crushed and barely hanging on a couple of wires, and the glass was busted up and it was just dragging on the side of the car, just gone. And I was like, I wasn't happy about it, not at all. Pulled myself together, couldn't do anything about it then, so I went on to the gym, didn't get a good workout because I was stressed out. Like, how much is this gonna cost me? What is this? So when I got back home, I turned the garage light on and I looked at it, and I noticed that the only thing that got touched was the rear view mirror. It was completely demolished, like a bomb blew it up. Just a few strangles left, a few wires and a few pieces of glass, and some of the metal or fiberglass was left, and it was gone. And I noticed that if whatever I hit would have been projected out just a little bit farther, it would have hit the car. It would have hit the windshield, the fender, the right hip bone, the glass, and would have just ripped. The car probably would have been totaled. And I said, wow. I Googled and I looked to see what the price of the passenger side rear view mirror would be for that particular car. And I said, okay, that's kind of reasonable. And then I said, okay, they got to paint it, and then they got to hook up the electronics, and they got to take the whole panel off. I said, thank you, Lord, because the car wasn't totaled and I wasn't injured or killed. And we're talking a couple of inches. Whatever was sticking out wasn't moving. It was stationary. I don't know if it was part of a tree, part of a brick mailbox or some metal. I don't know what it was, but it just ripped through that mirror. And if it would have been closer, it had been ripping through the car, like the iceberg ripped through the Titanic. So I was thankful. Got off work early today and took the car to the collision repair place and dropped it off. They said it'd be about a week. And then I called and got a Lyft ride. They were right in the area, about 8 miles away, 8 minutes away. They came and they took me home. And the person that picked me up in the Lyft car, we were just talking, just small talking. And she asked me where I was from. And I said, Ohio. She said, really, what part? I said, Elyria, Lorain County. She turned around, she said, shut up, shut up. I was like, what you talking about? She said, that's where I was born and raised, up in Lorain, Elyria. And I was like, I can't believe it. And we started talking, exchanging names. I didn't know her, but we were talking about familiar areas, Main Street, downtown, Elyria High School, Elyria West, Northwood, Junior High School, Roosevelt Elementary School. We were just going through the whole thing. And she talked about, why she was driving Lyft and how she's retired and, trying to enjoy her family and her kids during her twilight years. And I started to share about my plans, about what I'm doing on the side, and about the time I had before I'm going to retire, and it was just a very memorable and positive moment. And when I got home, I said, Lord, thank you. Thank you for sparing me. Thank you for protecting me. And thank you for supplying me with the means to take care of the damage that was done. I can take care of it because God has set me up and brought me to a place. So I say this to say that you're going to run into problems. You're going to get into accidents. You're going to get into situations where something might happen on your job, or there might be a sudden change, and you have to deal with that thing. But remember, God is in control. He sees all things, and he sees dangers seen and unseen. But you have to trust and believe in him. And you will not fail, and you will not be defeated, and you will make it. The new song I'm working on, it's not ready yet, but I'm working on it. And it says, there's a mountain, and it looks hard to climb. But you've been there before. And God stepped in on time. Stay encouraged. Even when the cold winds blow, God is going to be with you. And he won't let you go. I know you will make it. I know you can take it. I know you will break through, no matter the load. The strength that is within you and who you belong to, the battle is the Lord. The battle is the Lord's. I'm Doc V, and Lord willing, I'll see you next time.